Hi guys, today we are going to see how you can create a one-page website in WordPress. Now a one-page website is a simple website with only a single page where you can keep all your content. So after watching this video, you will be able to create a one-page website like this, where you can add different kinds of sections like this. And also you can create a menu for your site. Now when a visitor clicks on a menu item, it will take them to that particular section of your site. And then we will see how you can easily customize your site to any style you want just by using drag and drop like this. Next, we will see how you can make your menu fixed on the top like this for easy navigation. And finally, we will also see how you can add a contact form to your site so that your visitors can contact you easily by filling up this form. Okay, now having a one-page website will help your visitors go through your content with much ease and will keep them more engaged. So make sure you watch till the end to learn how to do it. This is Brian from Website Learners, and let's start creating a one-page website. So to create a one-page website, we are going to do two parts. The first part is to launch your website. Now this is where we get a new website live on the internet. So to launch your website, we are going to do two steps. The first step is to choose a name for your website. So to choose the name, just click the link below this video and it will take you to this page. Now here, enter the name you want for your website. I'm going to enter 𝗙𝗯𝗹𝗲𝗀 and then click search. And as you can see, our domain is still available. Once you choose your name, you can go to the next step, which is to get this domain name and hosting. Domain is the name of your website, which people need to enter to visit your site. And hosting is the place where your website's files are stored, like your website's images and files. So to get this domain name and hosting, click Add to Cart and then click Continue. Now here, it will ask us to choose a hosting plan. Now hosting is needed so that your website is visible on the internet and can be accessed by anyone. And as you can see here, hosting provides the space to store your website on the internet. So based on the number of websites you're going to build, you can choose a plan here. I want to build one website, so I'm going to choose this plan. Now here you can choose how long you want your hosting for. I'm going to leave it as 12 months and click Continue. Now here you can see that we're getting a domain which is 𝗙𝗯𝗹𝗲𝗀 for free and our hosting. Now both of these are valid for 1 year, which means once we complete this purchase, our site will be live on the internet for 1 year. So to get our domain and hosting, let's fill up these details. Now choose the payment method you want. Here enter your details and click Order Now. As you can see, we have successfully placed our order. Now if we click here, you can see that we have successfully got our hosting and domain. Okay, once you got your hosting and domain, your website should now be live on the internet. So to check that, let's open a new tab and go to our site. You can see that we have a brand new website on the name which we selected, and anyone in the world can access this site by going to this address. Now sometimes it takes a few minutes for the domain to become active on the internet. So if it didn't work for you, try refreshing after 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so now we have successfully launched our site on the internet. Now once you launch your site, you can go to part 2 of the tutorial, which is to start building your one-page website. Now instead of building your one-page website from scratch, we are going to first import the design and then we are going to edit it to make our own site. So this is going to really speed up the process. So to import the design, we are going to do 4 steps. The first step is to log into our website. So to log into your site, all you have to do is just type /wp-admin next to your site's address. Now if we press enter, you can see that we have got the login page of WordPress. Now here you need to enter your username and password to log into your WordPress dashboard. Now once your site is active, you should have received the login details of WordPress in your email. So let's go to our inbox. And you can see that we have got this email. Just open it. And you can see here, we have the username and password. Now to log into our website, just copy these details and paste them here. So let's copy the username and paste it here. Then copy this password paste it here and then click login. You can see that we have successfully logged into our WordPress site, and this is our WordPress dashboard. Now this is the place where you can control your website. Once you've logged in, we can now go to step 2, which is to install a theme in WordPress. So we are going to install a theme called 𝗧𝗧, which is going to import the design for our site. So to install the theme, just go to Appearance, click Themes, then click Add New. Now here, search for a theme called 𝗧𝗧. And you will get this theme. Now this is the theme which is going to help us import the design. So to install the theme, let's click Install and then click Activate. So now we have successfully installed the theme. Once you have installed the theme, next we can go to step 3, which is to choose a design for our website. So to choose the design, let's click Get Started. And now it will ask you to choose the page builder. Now we recommend you to choose Elementor here, which will make it easy for you to edit your website. So I'm going to select Elementor. And here you will find different designs which you can apply to your site. So have a look at these designs and select the one you like. I'm going to choose this one. Now as we are creating a one-page website, we are only going to import the home page. So here you can see the preview of how the homepage design looks. Now to import this design into our site, just click Import Home Template. Click Next. Then click Skip. And then click View Template. You can see that we have successfully got the homepage design which we selected. Okay. Once you have got the design into your site, next, let's go to the final step, which is to edit the content of our site. So to edit our content, just click Edit with Elementor. And now it will take you to this editing mode, where you can edit any part of this page. So let's say you want to change this text. Just select the text, and then enter your own text. I'm going to enter Let your change begin here. Next, if you want to change the text on this button, just select it and then enter your text. Now in the same way, you can change any text you want on this page. Okay, next, let's see how you can edit this section. So if you want to change the title here, just select it and then enter your text. I'm going to enter James Allen. And like we did before, you can change the text here. Now if you want to change this image, all you have to do is just click on the image. Then click here. And drag and drop your image from your computer. As you can see, the image has been changed. So now we have successfully edited this section. Now in the same way, you can edit any section you want on this page. Once you're done with all the changes, just click update. And all your changes will be saved. Now if you click here, you can see that all our changes have been applied. Okay. Now let's say you want to remove this section from your page. All you have to do is just go back to this tab. Now to remove this section, just go here and click this icon. As you can see, the section has been removed. Okay. Now if you want to add a new section, just click here and then go to blocks. And here, you will find different sections which you can add to your page. Now if you click here, you will get different categories. Now if you want to add a contact section to your page, just select contact. And you will get different types of contact sections. Now have a look at these sections and select the one you want. I'm going to select this one. Now to add this section to your page, just click Insert. And as you can see, the section has been added to your page. Now if you want to change this text, just select it. And then enter your own text. Once you're done with the changes, click Update. Now if we go back to our site and click Refresh, you can see that we have now got a new section which we added to our page. So now we have successfully edited the content of our site. Now if we open a new window and go to our website, you can see that we still have a default page and the page we created does not appear. So now to display our page, you need to set the page you created as your default home page. So to do that, let's go to our WordPress dashboard. Then go to Settings and click Reading. Here you can see that our homepage is set to latest posts. Now to set the page we created as our default homepage, select Static Page. Then click here and select Home, which is the page we created. Once you select it, just click Save Changes. Now if we go to our site and click Refresh, you can see that our page now appears here. Okay, so this is how you can edit the content on your site. Next, let's see how you can add a logo to your site. So to add a logo here, let's click Customize. Now click this blue icon and then add your logo here. So let's click here and then drag and drop the logo from your computer. And you can see the logo has been added. Now if you want to remove the site title, all you have to do is disable this option and it will be removed. Now to save our changes, just click Publish. Now if we go to our site and click Refresh, you can see that the logo has been added successfully. Okay, once you have added the logo, now if we look at our site, you can see that we have a default menu here. Now instead of this menu, what if you want to create a menu like this? So when a visitor clicks on the menu, it will take them to that section, which makes it easy for your visitors to find the topics on your site. Okay. So next, let's see how you can create a menu like this. So to create a new menu, let's go to Customize, then click Menus, and click Create New Menu. Now to create our menu, first we need to enter a name for our menu. So I'm going to call this menu as Main Menu. Next, here you need to choose where our menu needs to appear. If you want your menu to appear in this area, just choose Primary Menu and then click Next. You can see that the default menu has disappeared. This means you can now add items to your menu. To add your menu items here, just click Add Items. And here you can see the pages which we have on our site. Now to add the sections to our menu, click Custom Links. Now I'm going to add the section to the menu. So just give a name here. I'm going to enter About. And here, you need to give an ID to your section. Just enter hash and then type the name of the menu item. Once you're done, click Add to Menu and it will be added. Now in the same way, you can add all the sections here. Okay, once you're done, you can see that our menu has been created. Once you have created the menu, just click Publish. Let's go back to our site and click Refresh. You can see that we have got the menu on our site. So this is how you can create a menu. Okay, once you have created the menu for your site, now if you click on the menu item, you can see that it does not take us to that section. So to make it work, you need to link the menu with the section. So to do that, just click Edit with Elementor. Now scroll down to the section which you want to link to the menu. If you want to link the About section to the menu, just click here and then go to Advanced. Now here, you need to enter the ID of the menu item which you have given while creating the menu. So let's enter the ID without hash. Once you have done that, just scroll down this page. And like we did before, you can link this section to the menu. So let's click here and go to Advanced and then enter the ID of the menu without hash. Okay, now in the same way, you can link the other sections to the menu. Once you're done, just click Update and the menu will be linked with the sections we created. So to check it, let's go back to our site and click Refresh. Now if you click on any menu item, you can see that it takes us to that section. So this is how you can link the menu with the sections. Okay, now if a visitor scrolls down this page, you can see that our menu is moved up. So every time a visitor needs to scroll up to see the menu. Now instead of scrolling, what if you want to make the menu fixed like this? Next, let's see how you can make a fixed menu. So to do that, let's go to Customize and then click Additional CSS. Now to make our menu fixed, we need to enter a code here. So to get the code, just go to the video you're watching right now. Here you can see that we have given the code which will make your menu fixed. So let's copy this code. Then go back to Customize and paste the code here. Once you have done that, just click Publish. Now let's go to our site. Click Refresh. And now if you scroll down the page, you can see that our menu is fixed. Okay, so this is how you can make your menu fixed. Okay, next, let's say you want to allow your customers to contact you when they need any help. How can you do that? So next, let's see how you can add a contact form to your site like this. Now to add a contact form, we are going to do 3 steps. The first step is to install a plugin in WordPress. So to install the plugin, let's go to our WordPress dashboard. Now go to Plugins and click Add New. Now here, search for WP Forms. And you will get this plugin. Now this is the plugin which will help us create a contact form. So to install the plugin, let's click Install. Then click Activate. And it will take you to this page. So now we have successfully installed the plugin. Once you have installed the plugin, we can now go to step 2, which is to create a form. So to create the form, just click Create. And you will find different types of forms which you can create. As we want to create a contact form, I'm going to choose this. So let's go here and click Create. And as you can see, our form has been created. Now click Save. Okay, so now we have successfully created the contact form. Once you have created the form, we can now go to the final step, which is to add the form to our site. So to add the form to our site, let's go to Elementor and then go to the place where you want to add the contact form. Now let's say you want to add the contact form here. So just go here and search for WP Forms. And you will get this form. Now just drag this form and drop it here. Then click here and select the form which we created. And as you can see, the form has been inserted. Once you're done, click Update. Now if we go back to our site and click Refresh, you can see that the form has been added to our site. So this is how you can add the contact form to your site. Once you've added the form to your site, next, let's see how this form works. Now if a visitor fills up these details, click Submit. You can see that the form has been submitted. So now if we go to our inbox, you can see that we have got an email. Now if we open it, you can see the details of the visitor who has filled in the form. And now, if you have any issues with receiving emails from your visitors, you can click here and watch our video. Okay, so that's it guys. This is how you can create a one-page website in WordPress. Now if you're ready to make your one-page website, just click here and it will take you to the page which we saw in the first step, which is choosing a name for your website. So just choose your name and start building your website. And also make sure you subscribe to Website Learners to get more videos like this one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.